Mr. Wooten affords us a seat at the table. He implores us that it's our responsibility to be there. That's the through line of the Cleveland Summit. To be in unity, to be in conversation, to be in solidarity with one another. That's the gift that Mr. Wooten offers, that the history that is the Cleveland Summit offers. An opportunity for those who believe in doing what's right to come together, to heal one another, to support and uplift one another, to push ourselves forward for the greater good.
We gon' keep pushing. We ain't gon' stop. Every day is Black History, keeping that torch hot.
What we're doing here is letting the world know the progression and how the progression of the Black player in the National Football League has come all the way from 1946, when there were only 4 players in the National Football League, and today 71 to 73%, with rosters of 53 and 57 men of Black players in the National Football League. What we're doing here is showing the world, when given the opportunity, our Black players have excelled. But by us standing together, and that's what we're doing here at this time, the same group, the same thought, the same idea, similar to what we did with the champ in 1967. That's when we, with Jim Brown and I and all, put together the Negro Industrial Economic Union, which later became the BEU.
60 years ago, the Civil Rights Act was passed. And Mr. Wooten, you were there at the signing.
Yes.
You've experienced some incredible moments that have become legendary in Black history, in American history. All of us are sitting here today through those that have fought for the opportunity that we speak to.
That is exactly the whole purpose. Fritz Pollard Alliance, we started looking at it from the point that what are we gonna do as Black athletes in terms of the movement? There's nothing more that this country loves than football. That is what has brought this country together. That is what has pushed it forward. And with that also, we're sitting with 2 of the finest first Black quarterbacks in the NFL. One is in the Hall of Fame, Warren Moon, and the other should be in the Hall of Fame.
There wasn't a certain moment that made me think that this was bigger than me. I think it was a lot of things that were surrounding me at the time. It was other African-American quarterbacks that were playing at that time. It was me looking up to a James Harris who was playing for the Rams at that time. It was Marlon Briscoe and how he broke into the league and made his impact. It was Joe Gilliam and watching him play. But I also knew I had my responsibility to live up to the next generation behind me. So it was a lot more responsibility on my shoulders as well as all those other guys' shoulders that I just mentioned, because we were playing for something bigger than ourselves.
Think about where I am today and how I get to where I am. Wow. You know, when you think about becoming Super Bowl MVP and the faith that you had to have is the fact that if it's a war, it's a fight, it's a game, you go out and you battle.
One of the most insulting things at the press conference, when one of the writers asks you, how long have you been a Black quarterback? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what does that mean? How long has he been a Black quarterback?
I think that's what's great about the game of football. You need to put a helmet on sometimes. Nobody has to see your face. Nobody has to understand or really feel what you're going through. I hate talking about it. I've never had to have this conversation before, so to actually talk about it is horrible. Because you want to keep that inside because you want to be able to use it on Sundays.